Justice, how you fitting in? How's camp going? Your first go around with the Commodores?
Yeah, it's been great. The guys have been very welcoming. Just trying to learn the playbook and trying to integrate as much as I can. And I think the guys have been really helpful and trying to get me to get to speed and learn the plays.
A little bit overwhelming at all being here on campus and trying to get to know the playbook and the teammates. Or are you taking it all in stride?
Well, yeah. I don't really even know where I'm going still, so I think that's the first part. But definitely a learning curve, and just having the guys around me that have played has been really helpful.
How did you get here? Why Vanderbilt?
Just the school. They call it the Harvard of the South. Very relatable back at Harvard. Coaching staff have some amazing people and some amazing guys on the team as well that I can learn from, and that was the biggest thing, playing in a huge conference where I can kind of see where I was at the whole time.
Did you have a relationship with Coach Mason, any of the other coaches before?
I didn't really have a relationship with any other coaches. Of course, Norcross was at Fresno State back in the day when I came out of high school, but otherwise didn't really know too many people on the staff. Had a close friend that went here a year and a half ago that kind of helped things out, but didn't really know anybody on the staff.
Are you a returner? Are you a receiver? Or do you feel more comfortable at one or the other?
Just wherever they fit me. I've been catching punts and then getting some work in as a slot too. So just wherever they fit me is where I'll be.
You were a slot guy at Harvard, right?
I was actually outside receiver. We do mostly tight ends in the slot. Yeah.
Are you being used both those spots here?
I'm just kind of trying to learn every position. So I've been in the slot, I've been on the outside, just trying to learn every position.
Do you feel like an older guy, like a guy that would be a leader on this team, or is that kind of hard being new?
My body feels like an older guy, but as far as learning the plays and stuff, I definitely feel like a newer guy. But it's been really helpful having the guys around me.
You feel kind of anxious because new guys have 4 or 5 years. You have one. Are you anxious to kind of make your mark quickly?
Not really. It's patience. If anything, I learned over the past 4 years, it's a long season. Back at Harvard, it was a case where people that started the season didn't really end the season. Which is really unfortunate. And I was someone myself who, from my experience, I was there in camp, and then I got hurt in the 4th game. We had guys step up, so you really just have to have everyone on the team that is able to play. And so it's really a next man up game. We've been fortunate to have so much talent that I'm just trying to learn from those guys.
You're among the best in the Ivy League and at that level. Are you curious to know how different the SEC level is?
Yeah, and that will definitely. I've gotten a feel for that out here, and we'll definitely get a better feel for it as well as we continue to play.
What do you think will be different?
I can tell the size is different up front, but a lot of things are different. Yeah.
You're stepping into a really competitive wide receiver. What's it different?
It's been great. I've been able to share up myself a lot, and I think that was a goal of mine too. Is stepping into a group with a lot of experience. You got Kalijah, Cam, CP, CJ, and Amir. Across the board. The guys that have different things that they're really strong at, and so I've been able to kind of pick from them. And you talked about earlier about being a younger guy. That's where I feel like I'm a younger guy too, where I can just pick from these guys and try to add to the toolbox.
So are you usually pretty observant in that way, that you like to look at other players and pick up things?
Definitely. I think that's kind of how we learn as people, is from other people and other people's experience and listening.
One more question.
Keyshawn.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I've been beating Keyshawn since we was in middle school, 5th, 6th grade at Criswell. Yes, sir.
So now he said though the injury is freshman year, the ankle. That's why.
Man, he always trying to blame it on that. Man, I've been having him for a long time. Don't let him lie to you like that.
So are you faster now?
Oh, absolutely.
You saying that based on faith? Y'all haven't raced.
100% know that we line up right now. I can beat him, definitely.
So when you see a guy like Juwan Williams leave and then you come in, is that a lot of pressure on you that you're taking on a pretty big role there, whether it's his spot or another spot?
I don't feel like it's pressure. It's just like lining up to play the game I love. Juwan was a great player, and it's a great opportunity to be able to fill the shoes, but I don't feel like it's really pressure to play the game. It's just everybody lines up the same way, so just got a ball.
What's been your impressions of the secondary so far?
Secondary has had I love these guys. These guys, day in and day out, have been balling and working their tails off to get to the ball and get to the right angles and working in the film room to get the plays down. These guys have been great since day one.
Dante Carey-Williams, another newcomer like yourself. What have you seen out of his game?
Dante's a really skilled ball player. He tracks the ball well. He has really good breaks, and I feel like he's a great addition to this team.
How much was the conversation between you and Keyshawn about coming here? Was he the main impact of picking Vandy?
Not really. Me and Keyshawn talked a lot, but it's just more so trying to find the right fit for me, athletic-wise and student-wise. Just wanted to make sure I had the right program for my field of study, and you can't beat the SEC football, so just lined up right.
You've been in the Big Ten. It's pretty comparable to this, though, right?
Yeah, Big Ten is really good football, but SEC is second to none.
What's it like to line up and cover some of the receivers on this team? That's a really good group.
These receivers are really good. They challenge us day in and day out. They're making sure that we on our P's and Q's every play. So like we're our iron sharpens iron. So we're all getting better together, and we're competing every day.
What do you think you need to improve on as a corner?
Just the little things, that ironing out the little details, make sure that I'm technically sound, and making sure that I'm in the right place where I need to be in a given play.
Do you feel like you're a speed guy? You a cover corner? Or you more of a physical guy?
I'm a balance corner. I give you a little bit of everything. I like to hit, and I definitely want to catch some picks too. So.
One more.